What is going on, people? Feroncio here, and welcome back to our Battle Mage build. So we stop here at the front of the gate front, and there is a lot of things that we need to do in this area here. But before we do that, I am going back all the way to Fort Faroth. And the first thing we are going to do is level up, collect some of our runes, and make sure that we've done some of this. So we see that big dragon out there, and that's what we're going to do. Head up to this area here, and that's the beauty of having a bleeding weapon. We're going to start hitting him, and what I think you should be doing is counting the number of hits until you get a bleeding. It's going to increase all the time. But by counting that, we will have an idea when should we eat, the golden fowl feet. Because that will increase the number of runes in about 25%. So also don't bother in hitting with a big hit. Just hit with a small hit. The stamina is going down. Every time the stamina depletes, you stop and let it go. Don't forget to count until it bleeds. Okay, so I just got a bleeding. So from now I'm going to start counting again. It should have increased the number. It's probably going to be about 21, 20. So let's check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so 24 hits, we got a bleeding. And this is going to increase. Now we are talking about 35-ish, more or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, 36 hits. So more or less 36 hits to 40 hits, we're going to get a bleeding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, so 36. So that gives me an idea of how many I have. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay, so 35 again. And we're getting very close to eat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So right now I am actually going to eat that fowl. That will give me 5 minutes until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we should be really getting close to a bleed. Okay, we got it. So we just need to finish him off. Okay, so we are done. I am going to try to hit that side of grace before anything happens, but this is very rare to happen. Okay, so I did not make it in time. Uh, if we make it in time before uh, we receive the runes, then the dragon will still be there. But unfortunately, I think he is gone. So we do not have another chance to hit him. Yeah, so the dragon is gone, and we just have a massive amount of runes, 98,000 runes. We got extra because of the pickle fowl. So we are done here. Uh, I'm going to go back. And what I want to do next is hit the Gil Lake North and go over here to the Waypoint Ruins. But before I do that, I'm going to be updating my stats. So the next step is what we should level up, right? So this is a battle mage. So first I want to add a charge because we collected enough golden seeds. And now we're going to level up. We have some decisions to make, right? So what really do we need? Okay, we really need endurance all the way because of Bloodhound Fang. We need endurance uh, 15 at least. Uh, but more important, we have strength, dexterity, and intelligence. So we need strength at 18. We need dexterity at 18. And there are reasons for that. And the next stuff, the next more important is we need mind at 15. We're going to be using a lot of sorcery, so we need mind to increase, but we definitely need intelligence. So the more intelligence, the more that our sorceries scale up and the more damage that they do. So I need intelligence at least uh, 20. Actually, I need intelligence at 23. There is a reason for that because one of the weapons I'll be using in this build is Moon Veil. Moon Veil have a requirement for 23 intelligence, so I am going to sacrifice a couple of mine and make sure that I have at least 20 intelligence to begin with. So the next stats I am going to build is mind and intelligence. So those are the stats I'm going to be concentrated from now on until I hit those requirements. But this is good enough for now because we will have an operational. So we don't need the bow anymore. And what we need is the staff. So now we are a battle mage. We have a staff and we have a weapon. Now, as a weapon also, I really want the Bloodhound Fang uh, for this build. So let me show. Okay, we are fat rolling and I have to choose between the katana and the Fang. For this build, right now, the best option is the Fang. Uh, the katana is amazing and we are going to be using the Ushi, but it helped us to get up to this point, but that is no comparison to the amount of damage that the Bloodhound Fang can do. Besides that, this Ash of War is incredibly crazy. You hit and you just follow up with another hit. It is too good. So now make sure that we are in the morning and we're going to take care of our sorceries, which is really important. So from here, I'm going to be hitting the waypoint ruins here, following the road again. Don't worry about Bok, don't worry about any of these. We will be back for that. Right now, all I need to do is making sure that I have my sorceries and incantations properly lined up. And then we can concentrate on doing some content. But right now, all I want is to make sure that we go over here on the waypoint ruins. Now, before we go inside, there is a mad pumpkin head in here, and we'll need the Ash of War, guys. Really important, because that will distract the pumpkin head. Other than that, he hits really hard. There is a good chance that you die in here. So let's go up. Bring in the dogs. Okay, so big hit. And I am fat rolling. Let's take the Ushi out. So now let's take care of the mad pumpkin. Alright, so he is done. And we have a site of grace here. But more important, we need to talk to Sorcery Selling.
Tarnished, are we? I am sorry you here.
We need to learn sorceries.
One must. I was ex as a revive. You still?
Yeah, I want to learn.
Very well, but I refuse to anticipate.
So, from the sorceries that she is selling, we need the Pebble, we need the Scholar's Armament. This is a nice to have, but it's not fundamental. But we definitely need this, and we definitely need that. So we are short in about 3,000. And that is fine. So we got a nod in thought, and what we need is to sell some runes, and that's the beauty of having pillaging all of those graveyards because we need 3,000, and that's exactly what we have here. Let's go
Young
buy the
apprentice, you are a
scholar's
tough soul
armament.
now.
And from here, we can just go sit down, level up, not level up, memorize the spell. So we have now 4 slots. We're going to put Pebble in here. We're going to put Arc, the Scholar Armament, and the Rock Sling. So the beauty of the Fang is exactly like that. I can now use the Scholar Armament on the Fang. Man, and that thing will hit incredibly hard. 284 damage without any upgrades. It is just incredible. Good thing is that even if we, rest at a site of grace, that is still applies, and I think it lasts like a whole 3 minutes, if I'm not wrong. So let's go check. Uh, on our inventory how much this thing works. So I think it lasts for 3 minutes if I'm not wrong. It's a long time this thing is active, and it does an incredible amount of magic of damage. And now we also have we are a full battle mage. So from here, what is the next step? From here, we will be hitting the next step over here. We will be hitting this area here where there is a check. Again, all we're going to do is just follow the road. There is a big troll that is going to try to drop on us. Just make sure that you run. Don't worry about those guys. We'll collect the golden seed over here. And I am going to avoid the road because there are some dogs that fell from the top and I don't want to fight them. So we'll collect the site of grace. Then we will collect that swordstone key. And we're going to talk to Roderika.
Everyone who only to have their right. Did you know? It's quite lonely.
And make sure that we exhaust the
But
dialogue.
it's scary. I want to know nothing. Oh, I know. Can you take?
So now we get the spirit jellyfish ash.
Deserves sand. It will be glad. It was a pleasure to. Oh, tell them I love them fine again. It was a pleasure to see. Oh, tell them I love them fine again.
Okay, once she starts to repeat herself, we're going to get out. Where is that? Okay, so now we're going, kind of a southeast from here. And going to head over here, collect this smithing stone. From here, we're going to be hitting another graveyard in this region. And we can see the graveyard from here. Just be careful because there will be more of those exploding stones. And you really don't want to get caught on that explosion. That thing is deadly. All right. So once we pillage the whole thing, just make sure that there is nothing left. So from here, we will be heading straight over here. And another site of grace. You can talk to Bernahl over here. He sells a bunch of
Let me ask you, are you
ashes
here?
of
Does
war.
your fate despite? Yes, takes me back. Any interest? All I know now's the
And you can learn any of those skills. We still have some runes to sell if you want. At this point, it's not my goal. So every time I am in this area, I make sure that I collect these resins. They are really good to make grease, and Bloodhound Fang will accept grease. So from here, we're going to collect a tier that is in here. Yeah, so in this area we'll have to go like kind of here and on top of these guys. So okay, another golden rune here. These guys are the Caden Raiders are extremely aggressive and they hit very, very hard. So just be careful with them. Go up in here. Don't worry about the troll. Just try to avoid him or as much as we can. And all we need is this guy here. So once we have that, we are done here. And you can go back to the War Master shack. Let's remove this. Next step, it's couple of things. We can fight Knight in here, or we can just go to the next side of Grace here and talk to Alexander in this area. So best route is let's go hit the Knight here. There is a Somber that is on top of here. But there is also a lance that in here. I think I'm going to collect that lance. I don't need the lance, but it's very nice to have. And we are here in the area anyway, so yeah, I think I hit it from the wrong side. Maybe not. Yep. Oh, let's see. Yep. Okay, I can do this. Oh, it is the wrong rock. Okay, so it is on this rock, not on this rock. So that's even better. So it is on the other rock. I can see it from here. So we need to go this way anyway. So let's do this. Let's go down. And let's get to the other side. And now we can go over here. So in here, a couple of things. So that is the lens in this area right here. It is a really good weapon. And now we can go back to where we were. And fight that knight out there. All right. Make sure that we have the fang on two hands. Better yet, we can use scholar armament in here, and that is going to hit even harder. But we need to hit that knight out there. Best way to do this is fight him on a horse. He is definitely not a contender. So we got the Asher War Golden Vow, very important for this build because it provides a really good defense. Then we're going to hit this guy here, has a somber smithing stone number 2. We need to upgrade our weapon. So we have a somber 1 and a somber 2 now. And from here, we're just going to drop straight into this area here. Again, we have Golden Rune. Just make sure that we don't die on these jumps. So when we see this area here, and we're going to start to hear Alexander.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me.
And here he is.
Hello?
Let's talk to him.
I am pleased.
Yeah, let's help him out.
I'll just give me a... And I'll pop... Don't dally. Give it your all, I say.
All right. So let's talk.
Well played, good lady. Well played. Oh, that... Well, I'm out. Aye. Thank you. And...
So we got the Exalted Flask,
pleasure is I journey to
and
the
he is
east,
going
beyond
to
these land, and upon their southern
going to
I've
Caelid
heard
on the
whispers of
festival.
notion- I'm heading to Redmayne, I've heard. I'm heading to Redmayne, I've heard.
All right. So once he starts to repeat himself, we are done. And that is the next step here, which is the next site of grace. From here, there is the Mad Pumpkin. You don't need to fight him. He's not worth it. But if you want to do that at this point in time, you're more than well equipped. So another merchant here on the right side. You can get the cookbook or not. Most important, we will follow up this road. And we should have D in here, but because we talked to Melina, he already moved to the Round Table Hold. So he is not there. Next step is just go hit this side of grace here. I will be resting in here because I'm going to switch the Ushigatana Asher War. So the Ushi is now on double slash, and I want the Ushi to be sacred blade. And the reason for that is because there is a Mariner in here, and the Mariner is just like really weak to Sacred Blade. It's really easy to kill him using Sacred Blade. Here You can see him from there, but I am not going to use the Fang. I am going to use the Ushi, and that is how this thing should work, right? So we're going to get over here. Also, as a Spirit Ash, I am going to use the Jellyfish just because it is really hard for the Skellies to hit, and I just need diversion. Alright, so he normally does that, but once and he starts to call, just hit the crap out of him. And he is done. And once he's done, everything else is done. And we got a Death Root and a very good Spirit Ashes. Now, in this area here, the only thing that is really important, I think, that is one Smithing Stone and Trina Lilies back on the church. But anything else is not really anything that is worth it. That is one talisman that is interesting, and it is behind a stone sword key. I'm not going to waste my stone sword key on this talisman, but if you want to do it, you know, be more than welcome. And it is in an area that have a couple of turtles. It's easy to recognize that it is. So right here on this cellar, that is the talisman. Man, this butterflies are a pain. So let's collect some turtleneck meat. They are really good. Every time we kill those turtles, it gets us this. Besides that, you know, I'm not going to waste my time in getting this talisman because we already have a really good talisman, although I'm not using it. So from here, we're just going to follow the road again, follow the road, and this will bring us all the way to this church. Important thing on the church, you don't want to go on the front door. That will trigger an invasion. At this point, we should be good to get that invasion, but not want to facilitate, since I'm not doing any content at the moment. I'm just building my mage, and at the same time I'm doing content, yes, but it's not really that I'm fighting every single enemy or clearing up 100% of the map or doing anything like this. I'm definitely not going to do this with this character. I already finished the game several times, so I don't want to do it again. If you want to get 100% content on Elden Ring, just go and hit the playlist on this channel that says Play Along, Elden Ring Play Along. That is every single item collected on the game. So right now we are here, we collected Site of Grace. We're going to collect the next Site of Grace in Caelid and pretty much get done with Caelid until very late in the game. So let's get the lightning grease, and from here going to cross this, get to the next site of grace, pick up this nascent butterfly, and from here I am going to wrap up this episode. We pretty much done with these two areas. The next area is going to be Liurnia of the Lakes, where we're going to clear the whole map too, before we do anything else. So I'll see you in the next episode.